So I was about to sew this when I realized that this is not very well made and this will ravel. For some reason, this passed inspection. I don't know if this was made in China. I thought it would be made in the United States, but who would make it? I know that Pepperell used to make things in Alabama because there was a sewing place that was a huge warehouse. And but anyway, I'm going to have to zigzag this, and that's what you need to do. When you make these ponchos out of pillowcases, you inspect them. Now, I paid $40 for this set of pillowcases from Vermont Country Store, and I received a pillowcase. The other one doesn't have this problem, but I received a pillowcase that has a place that will ravel, and that means it will not stand up the test of time. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this out, because even a beginner can zigzag if you've got the right machine. And I don't have an expensive machine, but I'm going to zigzag this ending so that I don't have to worry about it raveling. And it will last me for probably 10 or 20 years. Because this is a very good quality fabric, and I'm making sure that it's put together well. If I want to wear this outside, where the pocket opening is on the outside, then that makes it accessible to pickpockets. So I wear this so that it has the opening on the inside, because it's very accessible to what I need to do. All I have to do is put my arm inside my poncho, which, since there are no sleeves, it's very easy. So this pocket is as large as a pillowcase, and I've got one on the other side. And of course I could wear it on, here's the other side, in the back. I could wear it on the outside. Another thing too is if you've got a pocket on the outside in the back, well, you know, if you have pockets on the outside of your back of your pants, nobody puts things in that. There are pickpockets who take things out of that, but of the back pocket, but not of the front pocket so much. And so I just would like to keep these pockets on the inside and let that be my secret. And if I'm a gardener, I could be putting everything from crab apples to peaches. I mean, I wouldn't use this fabric, this 12 fabric that I paid, you know, full price for. This is not on sale or anything. I did get free shipping from Vermont Country Store, but no discounts, nothing on sale. I decided to splurge and buy something that I really like. And so anyway, I make two sets, so I've bought two sets. I've got two sets of blue plaid, and now I've got two sets of a blue toile, and I'll wear them with my blue dresses that I got from Vermont Country Store, because they had a dress that was on sale last year that had pockets. And how does this look? Well, if it as a boat neck, it looks like this, and it's got birds and roses, or, yeah, well, there are 5 petals, so it's a rose. Some have more than 5 petals. I don't see thorns. And so this is the end, and for some reason, this looks upside down. Well, this is the inside. So the outside probably will not be upside down, because it is different. Yeah, it's not upside down. So and if you're giving something like this to someone in a nursing home, then you think about it. If it's upside down and they look down at it, it's not upside down. They see that bird and it is not upside down. If it's inside out and it has pockets on the outside. Because the thing is when you're looking at something, they look down and they see the exact opposite. They see something that's not upside down. Now, if I were in a wheelchair and I was wearing it with a bird like this, and this is the neck, yeah, that is upside down looking. Everybody else sees it, but not the person wearing it as upside down. No, the person wearing it sees it as upside down, But if they have it on the other side, you know, you think about it. What you think about. If you sit in that chair and you look down at your chest and you see a bird that is upside down. Let me see if I can find an upside down bird. Like that one. If you see an upside down bird, if you're facing it. But if you're actually wearing this and you look down, that bird is not upside down. No, because if you move it like this and you're looking at it, then you see the bird like that. And it's not upside down. It's perfectly in a normal position. And you think, well, I didn't think about that. When people wear things on their shirt or whatever that's upside down. But it is important to realize that when you're in a wheelchair and you might have dementia of some sort, it's nice to see things on your body that make sense to you. It may not make sense to other people, but it makes sense to you. And when you see a bird like that, it makes sense. And when you say, well, gee, I want to put something in my pocket, and you've got it on the outside because you're wearing this inside out. But see, nobody really can tell it's inside out because it's fully lined and all the seams are perfectly edged and perfectly formed. So it doesn't look like it's inside out. There is no inside out to this outfit, this poncho, not outfit. And so I will probably never make a diamond-shaped silk poncho again. I probably will never make a poncho from scratch ever again, even out of fleece, because I haven't found fleece inexpensive enough. So there you go. This is my new passion. I make pillowcase pocket ponchos, and it's for Poncho Power. So here it is, the opening of the pillowcase is sewn to the length of the other pillowcase, and now all I have to do is take this end and fold it in half and make sure that this is as large as half of the pillowcase opening, so that everything that I put in my pocket of the pillowcase poncho will stay in it. Now you could leave it open like this. It's a poncho, perfectly good poncho with this opening. And then you could put your hand in it so that you could, you know, warm your hand. You don't have to have a pocket, but it just makes sense that if you need to put something in your pocket, and the opening is near the neck, it's not near the bottom, because everything would fall out if it were near the bottom. And it's not really in front of your body. It's not in the center. It's over towards the left shoulder, where the seam is, where the opening of the pocket is. So I have the open side for the pillowcase to the length side, and I'm about to sew one side, which is the open, to the long side of the other pillowcase. And it's not two different colors, so it's a little bit more difficult to figure it out just looking. But anyway, what I do is I thought of taking a shortcut where I only did this half all the way up using the open side and sewing it closed halfway up, but I didn't like the way it laid, so I'm going to go ahead and do it the long, slower way, which for a 4-minute poncho really and truly is ridiculously easy. And so I'm going to sew all the way up to the end of the opening, and then I'll come back.